Hey Houseguests, welcome to today's Not the Same Day Big Brother 10 recap.
We finally got to it. Okay, first off, we have to start by saying happy 38th birthday to Kylerayner70.
Yay!
That is AKA Marc from Long Island. 38, baby, you're almost catching up to me.
So, it was eviction night, and Jessie and Memphis were both on the block.
Jessie was pretty confident that he was staying in the house because all he was doing was sleeping and eating.
But you know what? Maybe he shouldn't have been so confident because Libra and Keesha were cooking up a plan to get rid of him.
Well, they sure were, and they realized it didn't take them long that Dan was the swing vote.
So they're like, Dan! And they summon him to the peace room, and they're like, dude, we need to get Jessie out. So he makes a deal with Libra, Keesha,
It didn't take much to convince Dan, because
Well,
I think deep down Dan really does not like Jessie.
He knew, too, that chances are America would vote him out.
Right. He's not stupid. So, yeah, they have their little celebration in the peace room that, you know, Jessie's going home, and, you know, they're not going to know until the very end. They're going to switch the house up, you know.
Mm-hmm. So then Jerry is talking to April, and he's like, oh yeah, we're good this week. Dan's going to do what I say because I brought him into the alliance.
Jerry, I'm not liking you very much anymore. I don't know what it is. It's just something about you. You're just a little bit too...
Bleh.
Yeah. I don't know how else. It's just like, When I play word association and I think Jerry, I think, All right.
So now it's time to catch up with Coach Dan, or Father Dan's, family and football team.
From Detroit, Michigan, St. Mary's.
The team is all watching. They're like, hey.
Yeah, Coach Dan, go get some. Now let's
That's
go
what
beat
motivates
them. Yeah. So...
The team supports him.
Exactly, but what was the guy doing with the short shorts?
That was scary.
That was 100%
You knew you were
wrong.
going to be on TV. The short shorts were not appropriate.
No, you're in Catholic school, son. Dress appropriately. Okay, so his mom and his sister were 100% behind him too, and you know, it's good to see that.
Mm-hmm. But his mom thought maybe he shouldn't have accepted being America's player.
His sister was pretty confident though that Father Dan could pull it off. So yeah.
No, he's not a real priest.
No, we just like to refer to him as Father Dan.
So time for the Julie check-in.
I love this part. Michelle, we all know you love yourself in that red unitard.
Unitad.
But who would you rather see go home, Jessie or Memphis?
She's like, well, obviously I like them both, Julie.
But I tell I have a secret triple crush on Jessie. She didn't say that part, but no. So, Keesha, it was your birthday, and it was so memorable. It was the worst rendition of Happy Birthday ever in the history of the world. That was a classic.
So, has all been forgotten?
No!
No.
None of it.
None has been forgotten.
Wow. Usually it's just like, yeah, I'll forgive, but I won't forget, you know, or... No, Julie, they're going down. You know, did they start to, like, crap in their pants at that point when she answered that question? No, they're still confident.
Then question from the audience, Libra, why did you choose the vacation over a letter from home?
Because her husband would have killed her if she hadn't taken it. Duh. Duh. So, yeah. And did anybody catch the look on Michelle's face? What a bitch.
She's a
She was just like...
You're ugly.
Yeah.
Inside.
Right. And outside. Alright, so it was the HOH check-in time with April. The three of you in your alliance, you, Keesha, and Libra. How do you stand?
She's like, well, I don't trust them, and blah, 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 but I think we're alright.
Yeah, I don't really like them either, but, you know, I'm pretty confident that everybody's going to do what I say to do.
So then Julie asks, like, how hard is it to look at Memphis in the face when you've been targeting him all week?
It wasn't hard at all. He didn't even put up a fight. I think he wants to go. Yeah, just keep telling yourself that.
And then, what's the deal with you and Ollie? Well, he's my buck buddy.
I was totally thinking that too. Oh yeah, well yeah, he's my buck buddy in the house, but I think when we get out, we're totally gonna get married.
I mean, she doesn't know what America has seen. The
I know.
people who don't watch the feeds, they haven't shown that yet.
The blanket fell off, April. Don't you know that?
But
All right.
I mean, they haven't shown any of that those extracurriculars
No.
on TV. So,
And
but
she
she doesn't know that.
She does love her extracurriculars. Okay, so it's time for the pleadings.
Jessie.
Happy birthday, Dad.
He's like, I'm a competitor. That's why I'm here. You know.
That's right. So I'm staying. Memphis. I like Memphis's speech. Vote for yourself. Not for anybody else. Not for the person next to you. Not for the person across from you. Vote for whoever you think is going to keep you in this house longer.
Memphis obviously went to the Angie School of Speeches.
Very nice. So they did the live vote, and it came down to a vote of 3-3.
So then America/Dan was up.
That's right. And you know what America wants because you are America. Jessie's going home by a vote of 4-3.
Sweet.
Wow, when Julie dropped that bomb on the house, you could have heard a pin drop. Jessie with his little girl mouth was just like... Yeah, so he only hugged his alliance, but he did shake Dan's hand on the way out.
He's like, it's your word, man.
Yeah.
Your word.
And Michelle was pissed. She was storming around like a rabid bull.
I can't take her. I still
She kept yelling,
her.
traitors, traitors.
That was after the HOH.
Right. So, Jessie and Julie. I love the interviews with Jessie. They just cannot be beat. It's all Dan's fault, says Jessie. All of it. He had his word, and apparently it doesn't mean anything. He doesn't go to church, Julie. He's a Catholic. I had this talk with him the first week.
He said he doesn't go every week. It's not like he never goes. And, like, it's none of your business anyway.
Jessie, do you know what church is? Because I don't think you do.
It doesn't have to do with playing the game, so get over yourself.
Exactly. So, then they played a little game that wasn't planned.
Now, Jessie, a lot of your house guests said that you were arrogant.
Yeah, who said I was arrogant? Who told you that?
Well, a lot of the house guests.
No, Julie, you're wrong. The only one that told me that's my face was Keesha.
How do you feel about that?
I don't think I'm arrogant, Julie.
Okay, well, anyway, we're gonna play a word association game.
Wait, nobody told me there was gonna be a competition.
You just need to listen to what I say, and I will say a house guest name, and then you will tell me the first word that comes to mind when you think of that house guest.
I don't know if I could do that, Julie. I don't know.
Alright, let's start.
I guess.
Jerry.
I don't know what to do.
Okay, just give me one word or a brief description of the house guest. Jerry.
I guess he's in really good shape.
Renny.
She was a trip the first week.
Michelle.
I'm very proud of her.
Libra.
She's very deviant.
And Jessie.
Well, Julie, I know that one because I'm Jessie. I'm the man.
Alright, well, let's see what the house guest said about the man. So,
it's time for the messages from the unevicted house guests.
First, they showed the sugar-coated ones like, you're so much fun.
You're like my best friend in the house.
If you're seeing this right now, something went really wrong.
Yeah. And then there's the, sayonara, Jessie. You know who that was from? My favorite, Renny.
Yay.
Okay, so it's time for the HOH competition.
And it is based on the wake-up calls that started at 1 a.m. Thursday morning.
If something is going on in the house, you better damn well believe that it's going to be used in the HOH competition. Mm-hmm. So pay attention, kids.
So the challenge was called Rude Awakening, and there was a series of true or false questions based on these wake-up calls, and the first ones out were Renny and Ollie.
That was really sad. It came down to Libra and Michelle in the end. Libra always makes it to like the final two in these competitions and then craps out. And this week was no different. So unfortunately, Michelle won the HOH competition.
Running around like a beast.
Yeah. Traitors!
It's for you, Jessie!
This is for you, Jessie. Even though you don't like me and I'm totally like drooling over you. This is for you. This key right here, I'm gonna stick it in you. Okay, so Julie interviewed Michelle for a second afterwards, and she's like, I deserve this, Julie. I totally deserve this after wearing this leotard. It belongs to me.
Oh my god. So yeah, that's basically it.
Julie has a surprise for the house guests, which she revealed to America, but not to them yet.
10 former house guests, one from each season, will be returning to play in a special competition this week against the current house guests.
Let me just tell you, Brian's one of them.
Ah!
Surprise! I'm back. I can't wait to see that. So we'll check back in with you cats on Sunday. Till then, much love.